Hey, welcome to the video. My name is Daniel, and today I'll be talking about weight rebound. I think that's the most heartbreaking part of any diet or weight loss program out there, is that after all the effort, after all the energy spent, after all the sacrifices, we all see the weight come back on, and it's devastating for a lot of us. And we stop what we're doing, or we quit forever. And it's not our fault. It's not your fault if the weight comes back on. It's because every single diet out there, except for a few, never addressed the reason why the weight came on in the first place. All the diet programs and exercise programs out there say eat less and move more, but they don't address why. Why did we gain weight in the first place? Now, for me, I was at a normal weight for the majority of my life until I quit smoking. And then, like so many who quit smoking, I started to eat as a coping mechanism. And I was eating stuff I never ate before, and I was eating more and more. And the weight came on. I talked to my doctor, and he said, "Focus on the on the quit smoking now, and we'll focus on losing the weight after." So I followed his advice, and 2 years later, I had gained about 10 pounds. And then the weight continued to go up. And I didn't change much of my diet. I was eating 3 meals a day, very few snacks. I was not eating desserts that much, but the weight came up and came on and kept going up. Then I started doing diet programs, low calorie, low fat, and I would lose weight. Then I'd stop the program and the weight would come back up. I'd rebound. Then I would do boot camps, lose the weight, and then the weight would come back on. Then I tried juicing for a while. The weight came down. I stopped juicing. The weight came back up. And it was like that for about 15 years, where I'd lose 10 to 15 pounds a year, but it always rebound and come back up until last year. Last year, I watched a video completely different than anything I've ever seen before. And the video in itself opened my eyes, and then I started reading about what was causing weight gain in the first place. And it was not eating too much, and it was not eating fat, and it was not moving, it was not going to the gym. It was all about insulin resistance and how I was addicted to carbs. I would eat the standard American diet recommended by my doctor of a bagel in the morning with a coffee, salad with a sandwich for lunch or something like that, and pasta, whole grain, cereals for dinners, that kind of stuff. Low on fat, moderate protein, a lot of vegetables, and I was gaining weight. And I kept gaining weight, and I would stop eating for a few days, or I'd really reduce the calories for a few days, and then the weight would come down. If I'd stop that, the weight would come off. So last year, after watching the video about insulin resistance, and I stopped eating carbs. At first, I went down to about 20 carbs a day. Then I went lower. And two things happened. One, the weight came off. But two, the desire to eat all the time went away. And that's the biggest one. Not wanting to eat all day long, not having those hunger pangs and the cravings for food and sugar all day long. That was the one that stopped the rebound for me. And it does for so many people on keto, on carnivore diet, on the Atkins diet. They work great. And people, once they're on that, they lose the desire to eat. They lose the cravings. So once you lose that, and you're aware that the insulin and eating too many carbs was the cause, you can eliminate the rebound forever. So if you've tried a diet or two or more, like many people, and the weight always came back up, and you never addressed the sugar and carb addiction, you might want to look into that one. I can almost guarantee it is. I can't guarantee it. I'm not a doctor, but I can almost guarantee that you will see great results. You can look for people who've succeeded on keto, on carnivore diet, and ask them how they feel. What was their biggest takeaway? And they will all tell you, no more hunger, no more cravings. And when you have that, you can use your self-control. Because if you're addicted to carbs, you can't use self-controls. You're addicted to sugar. It's a drug. And some say it's as addictive as cocaine, and you're always craving food, and you're always hungry, and you can't stick on your plan. But once you lose the addiction to carbs, you lose that constant craving. So I hope this helps. I hope you consider it. I hope you try it. If you go 30-day no carbs, I guarantee you that you'll see the same success I've seen. Where right now, I don't crave food anymore. I eat what I want. I eat when I want. I'm not a slave to the food anymore. So thanks for watching. Bye.